This old Buick grill is busted in more than a few places, and as you can see, they drilled holes to hold a plate and run screws to keep the grill aligned. Most people would have thrown it away and went and searched for another one if you could ever find one. Watch how simple this so-called impossible repair is. We are using a sanding disc to remove the oxidation and contaminants. Now, one of these holes have been drilled and the other is a factory hole for mounting the grill, so we will not be closing the one on the right. Just dip the low temp Super Alloy 1 rod into your Super Alloy 1 Honey Flux, and then take the rod, use it as a paintbrush, and paint your material with the flux. Whenever possible, heat from the back side. This tells us when the Super Alloy 1 flux is ready. It starts turning to that caramel color. If the flux turns black, stop heating. Notice we're using the tinning technique. I want to tin around my hole, just like this. That way I can build from the tin across the hole. Now, to make sure that I have enough product, I'm going to let the part air cool for a moment. And then I'm just going to heat the rod. We want to make sure there's no low spots, so we're going to heat the rod directly just to build up. It looks like we have enough product. Now I'm going to grab my wood paddle, just to make sure that I'm going to paddle over top of the hole and flatten it out a little bit. This just ensures that I have enough material over top of the hole because it's much easier to sand it down instead of noticing after I'm done sanding that I have a low spot. Remember, we're not even getting close to the melting point of the pot metal. Pot metal melts around 750. This product works at 350. After letting it air cool, use warm water and a wire brush to remove the flux. And then we're going to come in with our sanding disc again. Sand it down flat. If you have a much larger hole to repair, just put the wood on the back side of the hole. That way the rod doesn't fall through and you can build across. That's as easy as you're ever going to see pot metal being repaired. Now we're going to use our Cool Blue heat paste and place it over the just repaired hole because we do not want it to melt out when repairing the break next to the piece. Now we're just going to add our flux. Now this will be the only time that I advise heating the flux directly. Because that heat paste works so well, it's sucking that heat out very, very fast. Notice the left side towards the heat paste, the flux is barely turning brown. That's how well the Cool Blue works. You'll notice in almost every other Muggy Weld video, we do not use a paddle. But some guys wanted to find out if you can use a paddle, so I figured I'd add it in this video. We're just making sure the part is cool. Now we're going to take off our Cool Blue heat paste and put it back in the jar because you can use it thousands of times. And as you can see, the previously repaired hole didn't even soften one bit. That Cool Blue heat paste will save you a lot of time and headache. We grab our Cool Blue heat paste again, put it over the previously soldered area, and now we're going to fill this little gap. You can use almost any propane torch, butane, MAP gas, acetylene, oxyacetylene, even a heat gun, and the old-fashioned true iron soldering irons out there. Take the Cool Blue off, put it back in the jar, add some water so it's ready for the next time. And we're just going to clean off this piece, grind it down, and it's ready to be fine sanded and taken to the plater. You could also paint or powder coat it. Do not let people tell you what you can't do. This was a simple job. This is the Super Alloy 1 Rod and Flux.